Hey YouTube, Southwest252 here with another video. This time it's another review and comparison, this time of the NG models, Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the Missouri 1 livery with and without split scimitar winglets. But before I get into the review, I would just like to say I'd really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. So as always, I'll start off with the box. So just like with the other NG models' sister releases, these box art designs blend into one another. So on the left side, you have the blended winglet version, and you've got the split scimitar winglet version on the right. It's just a background of the Southwest Special Heart Livery tail design, along with the Missouri 1 Special Livery design, little emblems of the state of Missouri on it. So once again, the box art is fantastic. You've got the CGI in the middle of each one. It does say Boeing 737-700 top left, Southwest logo bottom left, with the registration, which for both models is November 280, Whiskey November. On the bottom of each, we've just got the computer-generated image, Boeing 737-700 NG. Then you do have the item number for both of them. On the blended winglet version, the item number is 77015. For the split scimitar winglet version, it's 77016. The left side of the box is pretty similar on each side. The top of the boxes, the right sides, and then the back of each box. Again, just everything the same except for the very minor differences like the box art design and then the item numbers. But don't forget to check out the NG Models social media. And warning, choking hazard, small parts for adult collectors, not suitable for children under 14 years old. That's really all for the boxes. So I'll push them back, and I'll bring both models forward. And I should mention, just like with all the new NG releases, these do come with the card codes to claim on ngmodels.com. I haven't done that yet. I will be probably after I make this review. Where you can collect your points. I don't know if any of the benefits are live yet, so I'm not able to update you on that, but I am building up points, so if you're collecting NG models, you should too, because that should really help you out in the future. So, you know what, I'll push the blended winglet version back, and I'll just focus on the split scimitar winglet version, and then the rest, I'll compare the differences. So you do have the nose cone painted on at the front. It is kind of hard to tell with the coloring, but you can kind of see it in the white there down below. And then, of course, it is the red, white, and blue base background, and then you've got the more detailed in the middle. You do have the Missouri 1 titles right there underneath the cockpit windows. Above them, of course, are the cockpit windows. You've got your gear door. It does say 280 on it. The nose gear, again, all the gears are rubber and do roll. You do have your L1 door with the heart logo just to the right of that. Then you've got the state of Missouri emblem there. United we stand. You got the bears, the stars in the blue and white circle. And of course you have your overwing, emergency exit, and routes painted on there. You've got an antenna on top there. Flapjacks are painted blue on this model. You do have, again, more design on the engines. There's the outside view. And here's the inside view of your engines. And of course, like I said, this is the split scimitar winglet version. When Missouri 1 was painted on this aircraft, originally it had the blended winglets for maybe about a year or two at the most. And then it had the split scimitar winglets added, and that's how it's been ever since. Moving back to the fuselage, you've got the Wi-Fi dome on top there in the red. You've got more windows. Then moving towards the back, you've got the registration in gray, which again is November 280, Whiskey November. Then you've got the special Southwest Heart Livery tail with the American flag on it as well. On the right side, you've got the same, just with the cargo luggage doors there in the front. It's very hard to tell, but right where that bear is. And then in the back, in that blue section, again, it's kind of hard to tell, but bottom right of the registration. So for this model, here is the front view. Here's the right side. There's the back view. There's the left side. Here's the top view. And the bottom. So again, the nose cone is up at the front there. You've got your nose gear. Again, all the gears are over and do roll. You've got a bunch of belly details, more antennas there. You got one in the front there. In the middle, you've got the main gear, 2 more antennas underneath the wings and the engines. You move towards the back, you've got the doors for the APU, which again are very hard to tell on here, but then the APU all the way in the back. So that's all for the split scimitar winglet version. I'll give you all the views of the blended winglet version. So here is the front view. The right side. The back view. The left side. And here's the top view. And I'm not really going to show the bottom because that's going to be the same. So that's really all for both of these models. Again, really the only difference is the split scimitar winglets and blended winglets on each version. So overall, NG has done a fantastic job on these. There's not a single flaw with them that I can see. So both of these are going to be getting a perfect score of 30 out of 30. But that's going to be it for this review and comparison. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button down below and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you could check out my Instagram, and the link for that is in the description below. Thanks again for watching. Bye.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you can give us your attention for just a few minutes, we'd like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-800. To fasten your seatbelt, slide that flat metal end into the buckle. To release, lift up on the buckle. Position the belt low in